Guys, we've got to do something about the analysis portion of the Insiders.
What's the problem?
Well, we had a test group in last week, and we had people analyze how they responded to the show.
You mean like they did during the debates?
Exactly. Here, let me show you something. Look at this. See? Watch the line. People love the skit at the beginning, but then look what happens as soon as you guys start talking about football.
Man, test groups don't normally respond like that unless John McCain's talking about the economy. Huh? Huh?
We don't do political humor, Tom.
It's our last chance for the election.
Stick to football, Hot Chat.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Insiders. Apparently a game show today, because I've got the new microphone. Apparently somebody else ran off with the other camera and the wireless mic. So I'm Tom Pelissero. This is Pete Doherty. Pete, how you doing? You think you're going to win big money today?
It reminds me of Monty Hall. You probably don't know who he is, but he was from Let's Make a Deal way back.
I'm 27, Pete.
But you may be the next Monty Hall. Something for you to shoot for.
That sounds good, Pete. Pete, you got a chance to watch the Colts take on the Titans on Monday night. The Packers face the Titans on Sunday. It's the last unbeaten team in the NFL. What are your impressions of them?
You know, I guess the thing that jumped out most was, possession in, possession out. There's some time in a game where they're going to look pretty bad. The Titans are. They just, they run the ball and they may not get a first down. They can have 3 and outs pretty easily. But over the course of 60 minutes, they just pound the ball and pound the ball and pound the ball, and their defense is good enough where they can do it. And if they don't score for a couple possessions, it really doesn't matter. So they're a pretty good team. They're one of the better teams, obviously, in the AFC. I don't think they're the best team in the AFC, but they're one of the best.
Significantly shorter injury report this week than we've seen for the Packers. Only about a half dozen guys on it. What sort of a difference does it make to have guys like Michael Montgomery, even guys who are kind of under the radar, and then of course the Atari Bigbies, the Al Harrises? How much of a difference is that going to make for this team? I
would think it'll significantly for the D line, getting Harrell and Montgomery back, just because they can rotate more guys through there, and that's one of the things with most defenses now is the less you have to play any particular guy, the better he is when he's out there. I don't know how Bigby and Harris will be, if there'll be rust there, and if that'll affect their play or not, and maybe actually be a little step back because the guys replacing them played pretty well. But it should help the Packers some. I don't know if it's enough to win this game or not, but it definitely will help them, obviously, to have all your guys.
Quick take, you talked to scouts last week about whether or not the Packers or a playoff team were just evaluating the Packers overall, but you got some different answers there. In your opinion, do the Packers, can they win 4, 5, 6 games, however many it is, to get into the playoffs?
Oh, for sure they could. They're one of, I haven't gone through and looked at every team, but I'm sure they're one of many teams in the league who are, the borderline playoff type teams, anywhere from 7 and 9 to 10 and 6. There's just, who knows how these games will play out. The scouts I talked to, one picked the Packers, one picked the Bears, and one wouldn't say. So you can flip a coin.
For Pete, I'm Tom. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Good night, everybody.
So how are we supposed to get those ratings higher in the middle?
Well, for starters, you guys need to loosen up a little bit in there. Go off the script a little bit.
Yeah, but then we'd be like Barack Obama without a teleprompter. Huh? Huh? You guys suck.